Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jean and I'm so happy to have you guys for today's video. So for today, we're going to talk about your future spouse. Okay, so we're going to talk about who will you marry. We're going to talk about the nature of your relationship, how will you guys meet, and a little bit about himself. Okay, so for today, I've prepared 3 piles for you guys to choose from. So you can pick based on the energy of the card or of the crystal. Okay, so we have here pile number 1 with the pyrite crystal. So just a little bit close up for you guys. And then this is the first card for pile number 1. So it's called self-love. So you can also pick based on the word. And then we also have pile number 2 with the black tourmaline crystal. And then the card or the word for pile number 2 is trust. And then we have pile number 3 with I forgot this crystal, but it's really pretty and fragile. It's delicate. So this is for pile number 3. And the card or the words for pile number 3 is make it God's. Okay, so if you need more time to pick your pile, you can just pause the video. So again, you can pick based on the word or based on the energy of the crystal. So whichever you feel most drawn to. Okay, so once you have your pick, I'll go ahead and see you on your group. Okay, hello pal number 1, welcome to your reading. So if you have chosen the self-love card and the pyrite crystal, this one is for you. So let's just do a little bit of close-up. Hopefully you can see the message. Okay, so the message of the card is actually the message of your future spouse to you. So it reads, self-love. Show me how to love myself. Show me how to take care of the inner child. Show me how to be kind within. When you step into self-forgiveness, so much can change on the outside. So this is your first card. Now I'm going to lay out all of your cards for the reading. So we have here for your first oracle card, the self-love card. And then for your next card, we have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And then for your tarot cards, this will be describing your future spouse. So we have here the Knight of Swords in reverse. We also have the Four of Swords in reverse. And then we have the King of Pentacles. We also have the Four of Wands. And we have the Six of Pentacles. And then for your tea leaf fortune cards, so this one would explain how will you meet or what are the circumstances that will lead you to meet your future spouse. So for your first card, you have mountain. Next, you have haystack. Okay, and then you also have shark. And then you have lily. Okay, so pile number 1. Let's go first with, well, we already read the message of your future spouse. And self-love accompanied by free yourself. Interestingly, I'm seeing that your future spouse is someone who in an instant would already love you for who you are. Okay, so this is someone who looks beyond beauty that is skin deep. So this means that this person is more concerned with the inner beauty of a person. Okay, so this person, although they also appreciate beauty, like physical beauty, they do appreciate that. But aside from that, they also look into someone's personal qualities. So they also look into someone's personality, their humor, and what else? Their interests, their hobbies, their passion. And these are some of the things that really, even in the first time that you'll be meeting each other. So these are the things that would already capture, his or her attention towards you. And also, there's a message here from your future spouse telling you to liberate yourself from the walls that you have within you. So I'm also seeing that part of the energy that you have is that you may be very careful around people in terms of showing your authentic self. And of course, this happens to all of us, to the best of us. Now, your future spouse, okay, wants to let you know that no matter who you are, no matter what you did, no matter where you came from, and no matter where you want to go or where you will be going, your future spouse wants to let you know that they will be by your side in any stage of your life, in any changes that will happen. Okay, they will stick by you, they will be with you through the thick and thin and through the ugly and beautiful parts of life. That's very, very sweet. Okay, now this time let's go with your tarot and let's see more information about the personality of your future spouse. So we have here the Knight of Swords in reverse, and we also have the Four of Swords in reverse. Okay, so one thing that I could read from these cards is that your future spouse, before you became a couple, or before you even guys meet, this is someone who is actually very intelligent and very well. I mean, he's still going to be, he or she's still going to be intelligent once you get married. But sorry, that's my bad. But what I meant to say was adventurous, free spirited. There you go. This is someone who's free spirited, very adventurous, has gone through a lot of experiences in his or her life, and therefore that made them someone who's really smart, really full of wisdom, and really, really interesting. Okay, and it's also possible that this person is coming in from a long-term relationship. Like, it's not that you're going to be a rebound, no, it's that this person, I'm hearing that this person will be coming in from a long relationship, coming out of that, and then the relationship that they will have will be with you. And this time, this is when they'll be sure that this is it. Okay, this is the person, this is the relationship that I actually want to be married to commit myself for the rest of my life. Okay, so right now, another energy that I'm getting regarding your future spouse is that, in a way, they're still wondering. Okay, it could be, I'm seeing that this person travels a lot. Okay, could be that their job, they're gig workers, they're online workers, they're digital nomads, online entrepreneurs. So they have a job wherein they're not, they're not stuck, or they're not really stuck, but they're not required to be in one place at a time. They have this source of living, this work, wherein they can do it wherever they are in any parts of the globe. So yeah, they're very, very free spirited, they're fun, and also very interesting. Four of Swords in here, I'm seeing that your future spouse currently is also looking for their home. Okay, and by home, they're actually looking for you as well. So again, they've been to many experiences, interesting places, and all. And because of that, okay, their heart, I see that their heart yearns for something where they can rest their head, their selves, and they can just be their authentic selves with okay, somewhere where they can relax their heart into, somewhere where it's comfortable. Okay, we really don't need to be on the alert at the same time, where they don't need to do any action, just somewhere where they can stand still. Okay, and then for your next card, we have here the King of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm seeing that your future spouse is someone who is a really cultured and well-rounded person. So this person loves to learn a lot and really actually is a self-made person. So King of Pentacles, I'm seeing that they're financially stable, or they are where they want to be at in terms of a financial standing. And also, this person is someone who, again, likes to learn a lot of things. I'm seeing that they are good with cooking, with doing household things. They're also well versed in terms of fixing tires. I'm hearing that's wrong. Fixing tires. You know, even the like home stuff, they're good at it. At the same time, they're also very knowledgeable with other things like history, what else? History, mythology, philosophy, and also music. But you know, I can't really point out everything because you would know just by talking to them that they're very, very diverse. They're very well rounded. They know a lot of things. They know very well a lot of things about many topics. So they're just someone very interesting to talk to. And then we have here 4 of Wands. Okay. Another thing that I'm seeing in terms of your future spouse is that they're also introverts. Okay, so yes, they do travel a lot. I mean, it's quite ironic. They travel a lot. Okay, they go to many places, but you know, they also like being alone. Okay, so they still have that introvert energy within themselves. Like they have great social skills. Okay, they have they're good at socializing. They have a high EQ and social knowledge. Yet preferably, okay, they're also the ones who prefers to be alone. So when you guys are together, you could expect that, you know, they prefer more intimate moments with you alone rather than both of you going outside hanging out. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing with the 4 of Wands and with the 6 of Pentacles. So I'm seeing that this is going to be a very healthy relationship. Okay, so this is a relationship wherein all the good things that you did for other people that, you know, were not reciprocated in the past, it will all come back and reward you through this relationship. So this is a very good karmic relationship that is well balanced, that is healthy. Okay, there's also there are compromises involved. Sorry, there are compromises involved, and yet at the same time, it also allows for open communication. Like this is the kind of relationship we're in. There's no such thing as a dominant partner. It's like both of you are always at an equal standing with one another. Okay, so that's your future spouse personality. Now, let's go to the circumstances on how you two will meet. Okay, so I like this part actually. Okay, so we have here mountain, major challenge overcome, and haystack. Okay, so first things first, I'm seeing that with this. So if you notice the images, mountain, a haystack, a shark, and a lily. Okay, it seems like you are going to meet this person through by traveling. Okay, I'm not sure about my preposition, sorry. Yeah, but you're going to meet this one while traveling. So it doesn't really matter if it's going to be a business travel or a leisure travel, but it's definitely going to be through travel. But most probably this is going to be a leisurely one, simply because I'm seeing that you'll probably meet this person in a place where, you know, it's surrounded by nature. So it could be in a beach, it could be in a mountain, through hiking, or else, yeah, somewhere where it's really, really located or surrounded by a lots of green, a lots of nature. So again, instantly, okay, through traveling, both of you would already catch each other's attention, catch each other's eye. I mean, it can be quite cheesy, but I guess you could also say this is an example of a love at first sight kind of thing. So yeah, actually I'm very excited for you already, pile number 1. This all seems really good, okay? And it's not the kind where it's too good to be true, like it's just good. Okay, so you're going to meet, you know, this person through traveling. And then, okay, shark. Now with the shark in here, I'm seeing that another thing that could happen during the day that you both will meet each other is that while traveling, this person will be, or you, rather, you will be helping this person out, or this person will be helping you out with something. It could be as simple as asking for directions, or simply in any form assisting you out. Like, let's say, well, so far that's what I can think about when asking help from a stranger when traveling. Directions, or maybe let's say, you're looking for suggestions, and somehow you found yourself in a conversation with this person. But regardless, there's going to be a scenario wherein one of you will be helping out the other while traveling. And Lily, okay, spiritual love. And I'm seeing that, another factor that involves, your meeting with your future spouse is that you're going to share this special night while traveling. So you meet each other to travel, someone helps you out, and then when the night comes, it's like you're going to have this special moment with your future spouse. So it can be as romantic as, let's say, being under this very, very starry night in the beach and having that bonfire and, eating s'mores. Or it could also be like, let's say, you're done with your nature hike, your nature your nature trip, and then there's always stars. I don't know, I'm always seeing stars involved in your nightcap. Okay, so it's going to be quite a romantic evening wherein you are going to have this very insightful, very deep and interesting conversation with your future spouse. Okay, so that is it for us. Pila number 1. I hope you like this reading. I enjoy reading for you, and I hope you you're as excited as me to meet this person, your future spouse. Again, thank you so much for joining me here. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I get to see you on the next video. Bye bye. Hi, pal number 2. Welcome to your reading. So, if you have chosen the black tourmaline or the word trust, this is your reading regarding your future spouse. So, who will you marry? Now, first things first, the card that you've chosen is trust, and this actually symbolizes your future spouse message for you. So, I hope you could read this, but if not, I'll also be reading for you. Okay, trust. When love is invited to take over, right actions arise at the right time. Allow me, dear divine, to wait patiently until the timing is right. Let me rest in the unknown until a clear path is shown. Okay, so they're calling on you to trust them. Okay, basically, trust them and the timing as well. So we have your trust, and then let's lay out all of your cards for your reading. So for your romance angel card, we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So I'm feeling something. Okay, and I'll tell you what it is. So let me just lay out all of the cards. You have your 9 of Wands. Okay, let's put it here. And then you also have the Ace of Cups. Okay. You have the Page of Cups. Cups. And then you have Temperance. And then you also have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. And then so by the way, this one would describe your future spouse personality. And then for the tea leaf cards, this would describe, the circumstances by how you will meet your future spouse. So for your first tea leaf card, you have bowl. Actually, this was supposed to be the last one. Bowl. Plenty of material things. Okay, yeah, it's reshuffled, guys. Okay, first is actually torch. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Okay, we have horse, short journey. And we also have whale, great worry over nothing. So these are the circumstances by which you will meet. Alright, so pile number 2. Instantly, what I'm seeing, especially with the first 4 cards, is that your future spouse is someone that you already know. And by already know, this is someone that you may have had a relationship with in the past. So it could be your ex, or it could be someone whom you've had a situationship with, someone whom you've had a mutual understanding, or someone who might just be a friend, and nothing romantic was involved, but nonetheless, you shared a deep friendship with this person. So nonetheless, this is someone who is already in your life, or who was once part of your life now. Okay, so let's read through the trust and the forgiving and learning cards. So instantly, what I'm seeing in here is that one of the things that defines your relationship with your future spouse is that, this is a relationship wherein this is really a safe space. Your marriage, your future marriage, your future relationship is where, you are, again, this is a safe space where you are allowed to make mistakes, and there's also you know allowance for those mistakes to be corrected and to learn from those. So this is a kind of love where there's really a lot of patience involved. And I'm also seeing here that, with trust, forgiveness, and learning, that this is a relationship that may have already been tested by time. Okay, so by that, it means that, you've known each other for quite some time now, okay, for a years or a few months. And another thing that defines this relationship is that, especially with the Nine of Wands. So let's proceed with the Nine of Wands. This is the kind of relationship wherein you've already seen the good parts and the beautiful parts and the bad parts and the very bad parts of each other. So you have witnessed each other's different phases in their lives. Okay. So, the good and the ugly are out there. And Nine of Wands is saying that regardless of the things that you've seen, the things that you've witnessed, there's an energy here that, the love, the respect, and the trust are still there, are still present in your connection, in your relationship. And it's also signified by the Ace of Cups being in reverse. Okay, and another message that I'm getting with the Nine of Wands is that for some of you, if you have been in a separation or in a no contact with this person that you have in mind, or this person in general, your future spouse, it's saying that, you may have already, for some of you may have already closed this chapter, or you have tried to close this chapter of your life with this person, and you may have already come to terms and at peace with the fact that maybe you might not end up together. So for some of you, you may have been separated with this person already, or you have not spoken with them for quite some time. But Ace of Cups in reverse is saying that nonetheless nothing has changed. Okay, so maybe there's really no communication at all with this person, but there's also a message with Ace of Cups being in reverse saying that once you are in each other's vicinity again, once you are in each other's lives again, okay, all the feelings, all the admiration, respect, all the things that you've shared upon, it will all come rushing back. Okay, so it's really something again that has been, this love is the kind of love that has really been tested and challenged by time and has won against time. Now we have here Page of Cups. Okay, so again, this is the kind of relationship that may not really be may not have really started out as romantic in nature. That's one. And two, I'm also seeing in here that, oh yeah, in terms of your partner's personality, your future spouse personality, okay, they may be not really childish but childlike. Okay, like they like things, they enjoy things that some people may see as childish. Like I'm seeing they may be into, let's say, collecting toys, or watching cartoons, or let's say they're really into sweets. I'm also hearing that for some of for some of your future spouse, they're into sweets. So they are very much in tune with their inner child. And you know, another thing is that they really find pleasure and comfort in the simplest of things. Like they have this childlike wonder inside of them. Okay, like I'm seeing that they are pure. Okay, they're innocent. Like they're really in touch with their inner child. And then we also have here temperance balance. Okay, so this is also to say that yes, they are well in tune with their inner child. But temperance in here is saying that this is not to say that they're immature, but rather this is their trait is also balanced out with the traits that are needed for them to survive in the world. Okay, so yes, they are in touch with their inner child, but at the same time, they also know very well how to handle situations that would require maturity, or as some would say, you know, they can handle adult problems. They can do adulting. Okay, like they can fend for themselves. Okay, like they can also be independent. Okay, and temperance in here is also saying that they can also take charge of their own lives. Okay. And I'm also seeing in here that another trait of this person is that they really don't want to show their vulnerability. Although naturally it shows, because you know, they're actually type. I'm sorry, they're actually the popular type. Is also what I'm seeing. Like there's someone, okay, who would say what's on their mind, and at times it may be a little bit blunt, but rest assured that another positive trait of your future spouse is that they're truthful. Okay, like they rarely lie, and they say what they mean and they mean what they say. Okay, like whatever comes out of them is their own truth. And last card to describe your future spouse is, yes, Four of Pentacles and Reverse. So this your future spouse is also a risk taker. Okay, so they have this, again, they have this childlike wonder, and at the same time, because they're so in touch with their youthful spirit, like they are also willing to take risks. Okay, like Four of Pentacles being in reverse, like they don't hold back. Okay, not only with, you know, their words, but also with with the things, sorry, I'm stuttering, with the things that they know they need to do. Okay. And then also another thing that I'm seeing is that in terms of your relationship with the Four of Pentacles being reversed, they're also going to be very generous towards you. Now, generosity in here is not limited to the financial aspect of your relationship, but rather they're also going to be very generous with you in terms of their time, in terms of you know, their love, their affection, their expression of love. You know, they're really going to do everything to make sure that you are happy. Okay, so that's what we have for the tarot. Now, let's go through the fortune tea leaf cards to check what will be the circumstances on how you will meet this person. So we have here, okay, we have your torch. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. And then we have here horse, short journey. So I am seeing in here that, again, this is someone that you may have met during your schooling years. So this may be your former classmate, or this may be someone who you used to work with. Okay. So this is someone whom you've joined in a place wherein people come together for quite some time. So of course that's either in a school setup, in a work setup. For some of you, it could be in a church setup or in any religious gatherings, or it could also be that you're part of a community. So it could be that, let's say, you were neighbors, or it may be that you're part of, I'm hearing for some of you, it could be the book club, or what else? Could be, you've attended the same sports clinic. So something like that. Like you've been together through a community or to a specific place for quite some time. And this is a place, for some of you, this is a place wherein you've learned things. Okay? Yeah, learn things, but again, not just limited to school. And then you also have your will. Great worry over nothing. Okay. So there's also this factor wherein either both of you or one of you has had a major crush on the other. Will in here is saying that, you either your future spouse or you have been shy towards one another. Like there's this huge crush thing going on. Like again, you've been in one, you've met either in a school setup or in an office setup or in a community setup, and your presence or your future spouse presence actually makes you excited and giddy. It's like they're also one of the reasons why you're so excited to go to either school work, or to that club community. And then we have here bowl, plenty of material things. So another thing that I say with the bowl is that the start of the relationship, or the time where the relationship would actually continue to blossom or be official, is when one goal has been met. So let's say for instance, your future spouse is someone whom you've met through a school setup. So your relationship will actually start to have more focus or have more attention or commitment once you've graduated from school. Or let's say you've met through work. So let's say once you've reached your career goal of either getting promoted or learning the certain skill or working for this certain department, that's when the person or one of your both of you will actually focus more on the relationship at hand. Okay, so that is what I'm seeing for you. Pile number 2. I hope you like this video. I hope you like this reading. Again, thank you so much for being with me for today's video, and hopefully I get to see you on the next one. Bye-bye! Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. So if you have chosen the Make It God's card, or you have chosen this crystal, then this reading is for you. So this card is actually a representation of your future spouse message for you. So the messages Make It God's. Hopefully you can see it through the camera, and if not, I'll be glad to read it for you. So it says, release the idea of my. As soon as you start to say the money, the relationship, the job, freedom arrives. When there is no grasping, the right actions get shown. Free me from the prison of my dear Lord. Okay, and we'll also be laying out all of your cards for the reading. So for the next card, you have Love Yourself First. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And then we're also going to show the tarot cards, which actually gives us more information about your future spouse personality. So for the first card, we have here the Tower. Next, we have the Devil in reverse. And then we also have the Four of Cups in reverse. For the next card, you have the King of Swords. And then you also have the King of Cups in reverse. Now, for the Fortune Tea Leaf cards, this is actually going to show us how or what are the circumstances on your meeting with your future spouse. So for the first card, we have bread. Actually, this is supposed to be the last card. Bread, period of prosperity and abundance. And then we also have elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. And then we have bird, perch, waiting for news, package, letter. And then we have bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. Alright, so pile number 3. Let's get into your reading regarding your future spouse. Now, with the Make It God's card and the Love Yourself First card, so what I'm seeing in here is that for both of you, okay, your future spouse, you and your future spouse, I'm seeing that, you have really, it's either one, you might marry later in life, or two, both of you might be involved with another person. It's, so let's say either one of you may, or both of you, I've seen possibly that both of you have been both married before to other people, or you may have come out from a very long-term relationship wherein you thought that was the final relationship that you'll have. Okay, and I'm seeing in here that one of the qualities that defines your relationship, between you and your future spouse, is that you have been from a long journey, and before finding each other again, okay, you have done a long series of soul searching, wherein after you left the previous relationships that you've had, you may have met other people, have gone through places, and along the way you have started to discover other things about yourselves that you did not learn before, because you were focused on the prior commitment that you've had with another person. Hence, with the Love Yourself First, I'm seeing that there has been a long journey towards self-discovery, towards self-love, before you met your future spouse, before you and your future spouse met each other. And the Tower card in here is saying that one of the defining qualities of your future spouse is that when you met them, okay, or when you meet them, okay, they are already at their change or updated version, if you may. It's like their version 2.0. Okay, that's the person that you'll meet. So the Devil card being in reverse in here is saying that, well, it's not that they were misbehaving in the past, although for some of you it could be, but it's really more on saying that this person has let go of a lot of things from their previous life. They have changed a lot of their previous ways. So let's say, for instance, if you'll have the chance to meet their friends or their family or friends, they might be describing your future spouse in a totally different way than you have known them. So let's say, for example, for if you were able to talk to your future spouse family, they would tell you that when they were younger, like they were really mischievous, like they were really active, they were really outgoing and such. But then it might come a little bit as a surprise to you, because when you do meet your future spouse, they're actually someone who's calm, someone who is soft-spoken, well-mannered, very much mature. So it's like it's almost as if you're going to receive the opposite version of your future spouse, as compared to the kind of person that their family and friends have known them before. And also, another thing with the Devil card being in reverse and the Tower is that you know, this change that they're doing, this is actually the kind of version of themselves that they're very much happy with. The devil in reverse is saying that, in the past, they felt that they were held back by a lot of things. May it be the expectations of their family, of society, or even of themselves or their previous partner. But this time, when you do meet each other, when you get into a relationship with your future spouse, they have discovered a lot of, they have discovered or have realized, have experienced a different set of freedom that they have never known before. And also, when you meet your future spouse, they will be very, very self-aware. Like, they know, they would personally realize the shortcomings that they did, the things that they should have done better, and such. Okay, so, like, you're going to really meet a very mature version of your future spouse. And then we have here the Four of Cups in reverse. Okay, and this time, this version of or your future spouse rather, is also going to be someone whom you would strongly see is very independent and will not be afraid to be alone. Now, this is not to say that, they value your relationship or your connection less. No, but rather, this is someone who has a healthier perspective, a healthier approach on connections and commitment. So let's say if before they may have realized that they may be a little bit obsessive or possessive or controlling. So this time around, I'm seeing that, when you do meet, they're going to have those regrets that, they should not have acted or behaved like this before. So they're going to, grow from that old versions of themselves, and you're really going to see someone, who is trying to correct or in a way do their life better. Again, someone who feels like they have been given another chance. Mm-hmm. Yes, and also another thing that I'm seeing is that with the Four of Cups, this is someone who's also going to be a lot more fun. Okay, like a lot more authentic, a lot more fun. Like someone who's, really showing you their true selves. No hidden charges. Okay, now let's talk about the last last two tarot cards that we have here. So we have here the King of Swords, and then we have here the King of Cups in reverse. Okay, so I'm also seeing that for your future spouse, pile number 3. Now, this may be someone who is, 1, older than you, or 2, is currently holding a position of authority. So they may be top executives, they may be professionals, or they may be business owners, CEOs. Like, there's someone who exude a strong gravitas, strong executive presence. Like, you really see them as someone who is very smart, who speaks and, shows great authority. And also, this is someone who is a lot more logical, okay, in their approach. Someone is very smart, someone is very analytical. Now, with the King of Cups being in reverse, this is not to say that they're totally dismissing their emotional side. No, but rather, King of Cups in reverse is saying that, their sweet, soft spot is definitely reserved for you alone. Like, on the outside, people see them as the King of Swords type. Again, someone who's strong, an authority figure. But then, when it's just the two of you, they are starting to show their other side, which is again their King of Cups side. So, they're going to be very sweet, very gentle, okay, very loving, and very romantic towards you. So, their sweet and romantic side is yours and yours alone. Okay? Wow, that's really great. Okay, so this time around, let's head towards your your fortune tea leaf cards. There you go. And let's see, what are these circumstances as to how you and your future spouse will meet. So again, we have Elephant, and then we have purge. So we have your elephant again, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end, and then bird, waiting for news package letter. So I'm seeing that this is coming for both of you. So you, both of you, or you will meet your future spouse during the time or a moment in your life wherein you are ready to give up on love. Okay, so because of the long journey that you have been with, maybe you have really waited for a long time, you may have been single for quite some time, you have already accepted the possibility that maybe your life is more inclined to single blessedness. So ironically, when that time comes that you're ready to give up on love, that is exactly when you and your person will meet each other. Okay, so bird, again, it's talking about waiting for a news package. So all of a sudden, this great blessing comes along just as when you are about to give up on romance and true love. And then bridge. Okay, bridge. Something successfully overcoming a problem. So out of the blue, this is something that would just come out of the blue. Like you and your future spouse, like you're just doing your own thing, you're minding your own business. Maybe it could just even be on a very regular unexpected day. I've seen that for some of you it could happen in some place as simple as, let's say, grocery shopping, or going to movies. Like you're going to meet them someplace that's not out of your regular routine. So you're going to meet them just as you are going about your day. So the message, another message in here again, it's make it God's. So really don't have to do much for you to meet your future spouse. Like the message here is just go along with your day, just do what you need to do. And bridge in here is confirming the message that the divine will make it happen when the time is right. So okay, it's a surprise. File number 3. I was so excited and happy for you. And lastly, we have here bread. Period of prosperity and abundance. So another factor that as to when you're going to meet your future spouse is when you and him or her are all happy or satisfied with where you are career-wise. So once you have already settled into the things that you want and don't want to happen in your career, in your business or finances, okay, so this is also the time wherein the right person will come along. So again, for now, just focus on what you need to do. Just do your thing, okay? And eventually, when the time is right, your future spouse will come along without you even knowing that this is your future spouse. So it's a great big surprise waiting for you, pile number 3. And that is it for us, pile number 3. Thank you so much for watching if you're still with me in the end. So I hope you like this reading. I hope you've enjoyed this and this was able to help. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I get to see you on the next video. Bye bye.